So I am Dr. Saroj Hole. I am going to teach you combinational logic circuit, that is a chapter 2 of paper 1 fundamentals of digital electronics. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to study about various combinational circuits. So using logic gates we can realize logical expressions which can be simplified using laws of Boolean algebra. We have studied logic gates in chapter 1. Digital circuits built using logic gates are classified into two categories: combinational circuit and sequential circuits. So there are certain circuits whose output at any instant of time depends upon input present at that instant of time and does not depend on any other factors. These circuits are known as combinational circuits. So in such circuit, output is a function of input. The function depends upon the logic circuit. The output becomes a function of input after infinite time delay. So the delay for each output will depend upon the individual gate delays and the number of gates used in the circuit. Combinational circuit consists of logic gates whose output of any time are determined by combining the values of applied inputs using logic operations and sequential circuits. So in some circuits, the output at any instant of time depends upon the present inputs as well as past input and outputs. So such circuits are known as the sequential circuits. So in this chapter we will study the combinational circuits, and in next subsequent chapter we will study the sequential circuits. Now the most popular combinational circuits are half adder, half subtractor, full adder, full subtractor, multiplexer, demultiplexer, decoders and encoders. So half adder is in a digital computer can perform arithmetic operation, example addition, subtraction, multiplication, etc. To perform these operations, some building blocks are necessary. One of the important building block is half adder. As we know, the basic rules for addition is 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, 0 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 plus 0 equal to 1, and 1 plus 1 is 1, 0. So the logic circuit which adds two binary digits at a time is called as a half adder. The half adder accepts two binary digits on its input and produces two binary digits on its output, that is sum and carry bit as shown in figure. So this is the symbol and this is the logic diagram in which one XOR gate and one AND gate is given. They are connected. So sum is taken across XOR gate, carries at across AND gate. So this is the truth table of half adder circuit. When both the inputs are 0, 0, sum is 0, carry 0. When both inputs are 0, 1, sum is 1, carry 0. When A is 1, B is 0, sum is 1, carry 0. When both are 1, 1, sum is 0, carry is 1. So from the truth table we obtain the logical expression for sum and carry. So sum is A bar B plus AB bar, that is a XOR gate, A XOR B, and carry is A into B. Okay, that is a AND gate. So this is the half adder. Now half subtractor. In half subtractor what we have done? We have just taken the inversion of A input given to the AND gate. So half subtractor is a logic circuit for subtraction of B. The symbol of half subtractor is shown. A half subtractor can subtract 2 bits and produces the difference D and borrow B0. It can be implemented by using the XOR gate, AND gate and NOT gate. Input A is complemented by the inverter before giving it to the AND gate. Here the XOR gate produces the difference D and AND gate produces the borrow. Okay, so this is the logic diagram and the symbol of a half subtractor, and this is the truth table of a half subtractor. Okay, so 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 minus 1 is 1, 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, and 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, so it is, you got it, D is equal to A XOR B and borrow is A bar B. So the realization of half subtractor gate is given. Now what is full adder? Half adder has only two inputs and there is no provision to add a carry coming from the lower order bit when multi-bit addition is performed. That means if I want to do the addition of two numbers, I am using half adder. But if I want to add three numbers, I have to use full adder. So full adder accepts three inputs and operates a sum output and a carry out. So this is the logic symbol of full adder and this is the logic diagram of full adder circuit. So this is the truth table of a full adder circuit. As full adder performs binary addition of 3 bits, we may write the logical expression sum is A XOR B XOR C and carry is AB plus BC plus AC. And this is a, if I use the full adder logic diagram with two half adders, have to connect it to half adders and the final carry generated by the OR gate. Okay. So this is the internal circuit full adder using half adder. Now parallel adder. Full adder is capable of addition of 3 bits to 1 bit number and 1 input carry. In order to add binary numbers with more than 1 bit, additional full adders must be employed. So when one binary number is added to another, each column generates a sum and 1 and carry 0 carry to the next higher column is illustrated with 3 bit numbers. So you just see carry from the right columns. So carry from third column becomes a sum bit. So to implement the addition of binary numbers with logic circuit, a full adder is required for each column. So for 3 bit numbers, 3 adders are needed. For 4 bit number, 4 adders are used and so on. So the carry output of each adder is connected to the carry input of a next higher order adder as shown. So a 3 bit parallel adder can be constructed with 3 full adders. So these bit numbers can be added as C1, C2, C3, A0, A1, A2 and B0, B1, B2 and sum is S0, S1, S2. Okay. So there is no carry in for the first order C0. So first order adds only A1, B0 and produce sum 0 and carry C1. So the second order adds A1, B1, C1 and produce sum S1, S2 and carry C2. The third adder adds A2, B2, C2 and produce S2 and C3. So the output carry C1 becomes most significant sum bit. So this is a 3 bit parallel adder using 3 full adder circuits. If I want to add 4 bit parallel, I have to again use one extra full adder circuit. Okay. So likewise I can make the addition. So we can connect adders as shown in figure. To add the group of 2 bit binary numbers, FA is full adder and HA is half adder. The binary numbers using added are A3, A2, A1, A0 and B3, B2, B1, B0 which forms S3, S2, S1, S0 sum and carry C4. Carry for next addition. So this is, suppose here it is a 4 bit adder with one half adder. So starting from the half adder I can do like this. Okay. Now there is a IC available for the parallel adder. So adder has a limited capacity. The larger binary numbers that can be added are 11111 and 11111. So the maximum capacity is 15 plus 50 is 30. To increase the capacity, more full adders can be connected to the left end of the system. For instance, to add 5 bit numbers, we should connect one more full adder. Now IC7483 is a MSI device that performs binary addition of 4 bit numbers, two 4 bit numbers. So these two A and B are the two 4 bit numbers. The 7483 adds these binary numbers and delivers output S and carry C4. For longer binary numbers, the bits can be processed in 4 bit nibbles. To add to 20 bit numbers, 57483 IC can be operated in parallel. Each 7483 is handling a 4 bit nibble. So the C4 carry of 17483 becomes a C0 input to the next stage. So this is 7483 4 bit binary adder. Now likewise binary adder, there is a parallel 4 bit binary subtractor is also available. Okay. So here we have connected one NOT gate to each B inputs B0, B1, B2, B3. So I can get the binary subtractor also. So this is the way to have a binary subtraction. Now this is the circuit for binary subtraction. So universal adder subtractor circuit is also available in the market. So today we will stop here up to binary subtractor. Okay.